Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode here of Let's Play Resonant Rise. Now, you can see I'm cooking up some manilian, but I've also already made some cobalt stuff here, because I'm going to make myself another hammer, which is extremely quick, because we're going to go mine out some more marble to make another level here on the building. Now, that sort of means that we're going to start something new today, and we're going to get into a bit of magic. Now, Ars Magica 2 and Thorncraft are the couple of mods I want to get into today. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get into either of those, but we'll see how we go. I just want to show you really quickly. I spent a couple of hours yesterday after we went into that hollow hill, and I mined out a whole heap of stuff. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of redstone, a lot of lappies, and a lot of gold, which is awesome to see. So we should not be limited for resources anytime soon. So I thought, well, may as well get into a bit of magic mods here. So I'm going to finish off making up my new hammer. Make a new floor in the building, and then we'll get started with those magic mods for today. So hopefully you guys enjoy, so stick around. Alright, so as you can see, we have ourselves a whole new floor here up in the building. Nice and empty, ready for a whole heap of new magic stuff. So we're going to get started off with Ars Magica 2 first up. So what you're going to first need to make is a book and an item frame. And let's head out into the world now. We've got to take this and find a little pool of essence, and that way we can get ourselves our first book. Now, I do remember one being over here somewhere, so hopefully I can find it. I think it's only on top of this hill, it's not too far away. They're all throughout the world. They're pretty easy to find if you're looking around. Usually, I think they're a little bit more, there's more of them in like a foresty type sort of area, so I think it's around here. There it is. So, you need, it doesn't have to be a little 2x2, it can be a big lake or anything, but what you do is you put the item frame on a block next to it and put the book inside, and then you'll see all these particles doing their thing, and what'll happen is some fancy graphics here in a second. Let's wait for this to happen, and bam, look at that. If we pull that out, oh, around this side, we have ourselves the Arcane Compendium, and you can see down the bottom left corner we have unlocked the secrets of the Arcane, and we have all these different new bars down the bottom of the screen. So what I've got to do first is, I think, where is in the forward? I think there is a nope. Yes, /am UI config. So let me see if I can get that am UI CFG. So this will let me move around this stuff and fiddle with some options. So what I'm going to do first is minimal HUD. No, that'll be fine. And we want the numeric values on there so we can actually see how much mana and stuff that we've got. So that's what I wanted that for. But first off, what we're going to go do is what you normally do. I think the first steps, you need to make yourself an Oculus. So we'll go back to the base here and get working on that. Hopefully I've got the materials for it. But we'll see. So, man, this building is going to get really tall after a fair few hours playing this. This is going to be interesting to see. I need to add some lights around the outside, I think, as well, at some stage, just to make it a little bit less repetitive and make it a little bit more fancy. So, Oculus. Hopefully I've got that spelt right. Maybe not. I'm pretty... we'll just go this way. There we go. The Oculus, I think, is this thing. Yep. So it had 2 C's. So I need stone, blue topaz, coal, and glass. Alright, that should be fairly easy to do. 1, 2, 3, some glass. I can't remember how much glass we needed. That'll do. How about some blue topaz? Awesome, we got heaps of that and 2 bits of coal. So we'll go ahead and set this up like so. Awesome, let's go upstairs and we'll plonk this down somewhere. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and fit everything on this side for Ars Magica, and on this side, it's just going to be a tight fit. On this side we might try and do Thorncraft, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to plonk this fella down right here to start off with. So this is where you unlock all your different spell components and stuff. So if we grab our Arcane Compendium, then we go to our first spell. Yep, we've unlocked, we've made our first Oculus. But we'll go back to, where is it? Casting modes, magic level, spell creation. So You know what? We'll just go ahead. I think I know what I'm doing. So, there's 3 tabs at the top here. It's offensive, defensive, and utility. So I think that what we're firstly going to do is a defensive sort of thing. And you see we have points up here. We got blue points, green points, and red points. And you can see if you hover over different tabs, they have different colors. And to unlock a tab, firstly you need to have it's like a normal talent tree. You need to have the previous one unlocked. And you also have to have a point up here which allows you to unlock it. So we're going to go with self, regeneration, and heal. So that's the 3 points that I could use then. So next thing we'll have to make, if we go to our inventory here, have a quick look, see if I can see it. I can't. Let me try and find the name of it in here. Spell creation, inscription table, that's what we're looking for. So that's what we're looking for. So we need a spell parchment. We'll actually need a fair few of those. So let me quickly, I need to eat. Oh, there we go. Man, this bread stuff is awesome. Glowing bread, it's really good. I am running out though, so I will have to make some more here soon. But let's go over and make ourselves, where are we looking here? Some paper, that'll do. We'll also need some wood for some sticks. That'll be fine. I'll make 2 of those. Now, what else did we need? We needed a feather, a torch, and just a whole heap of wood. So, 1 feather. I might have to make a normal torch. That's annoying. Otherwise, it might not work. So that, and we needed some wood, which was in this one. That's right. So, we grab this. On either side like that. Spell parchment in the middle, torch on the left. And feather. So that is the inscription table. Awesome. So let's take this upstairs and plonk it down sort of near our Oculus here. So you can see this is sort of really lucky how we've got this room laid out a little bit. It's actually pretty handy. So we can go in here. We're going to have to make ourselves a book and quill, I think it is. If we look here, yep, book and quill, which is pretty straightforward as well. So we'll go do that really quickly. Hopefully, I don't know whether you guys have played too much with this, but I've seen a lot of other people play with it, and it looks like a lot of fun when you get towards the later stages. What am I looking for here? Looking for sugar. Alright. Yeah, but it does look like a lot of fun, so I thought I may as well get into it pretty early on here. So, book. Then we needed, I think it was a feather and an ink sac. That's right. So, we'll plonk these up in the table. Probably, so shapeless. Yep. Alright. Ooh. Huge bit of lag. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was going on there. But let's go upstairs here. So we go to our table here, and we put our book and quill in this slot in the middle. Go up, and the first thing you need to do select is a shape. I'm pretty sure that it's a shape. So this one's called self. So whenever you cast something, it's going to directly apply to yourself, the player. So we'll plonk that down first. And now we can choose different aspects to put on the spell. So I think for the time being, we're going to be nice and basic here with regeneration. And now that's all we're going to do for this spell. You could put heal on as well, which would instantly heal you. But we'll put regen on just for now. So let's call this one basic regen. So now you pull this out, and now you have a basic regen spell book. Now the next thing we'll have to make, if we bring out our compendium, is we need to make a crafting something or other. Let me find it really quickly here. It is a multi-block, a crafting altar. So I'm going to need to go grab some components for this really quickly. But I think what we're going to do is, you can see on this page here, the main blocks, which are these ones, can be used as follows. So you can either use wood, stone, sandstone, bricks, witchwood, nether bricks, or nether quartz. Now, see how there's a different number of effects? That means the more complicated spells you want to make, the more advanced structure you need. And for the caps here, you can see that that's a similar effect with the number of effects that you get, depending on what sort of caps you use. So, I'm going to grab myself all the materials we need to make this thing, and once I have that, we'll be back and we'll put it all together. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got everything I need here to craft this up. So we're going to start off with our block of quartz. So I'm going to put this first in this corner here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and place all of these down. We're going to have to figure out a different way to light things up in here as well. I think we're going to go with some glowstone things from... hey, why did I put those here? Silly dilly. Yeah, we're going to go with some stuff from thermal expansion for the lights. So that's that so far. Oh, you know what? I didn't make magic walls, I think they're called. So if we look in here, magic wall. Yes, I need to make some more of these, although I have got plenty of... I did cook up a fair bit of Vintium dust, so we're going to probably actually do that nearly here. We'll just go downstairs to the crafting table. It's all good. So, Vintium dust either side of a piece of stone. Pretty straightforward. The Vintium dust is, if you get some Vintium ore, which is in the world, you just smelt it up. You get Vintium dust out of it. It's all sweet. So, we'll jump back upstairs. Keep working on this. So, next up, where are our caps? So, we need a cap here. We need a lectern here. Sweet. And then we'll need our lever on this pillar there, I'm pretty sure. Grab our magic walls and plonk these on. Man, this building is only just high enough, isn't it? So, next up, where are our stairs? So, these need to go upside down on here, like so. And then, let me grab, where is this? We'll jump up a bit here. Finish this off. So let me quickly look at the book again, just to make sure this is right. Oh, hang on, back. So, yep, we put the caps on there. No, that makes sense. That's all good. So just grab these. We'll go on each one here, like so. And then we grab our stairs. There you go, like so. This is going to be fun trying to get into the back. Do this. Let's grab it like that. So then we put our crafting altar, which is made like with Vintium dust and on top of a piece of stone. Plonk that in the middle, and then full block either side. Oh, it's going funny colours. And then we'll get the quartz stairs going here. I'll have to prop myself up again. It's all good. Nearly done. Man, it only just fits in here, eh? Alright, last couple. One stair there. Clean this up. Whoops. No, I didn't want to break the glass. Oh well, I'll grab that in a second. Run around to this last side. And we're nearly there. So I'll place the stairs there, and that should be the crafting altar fully made. I think it's working. We'll see how we go. So what we do next is we get our book that we just created and right click it on the lectern here. So now you can see the first page of this book shows you what the spell is. So it's a self regeneration spell like we've seen before. Materials list. Okay, so we need essence for this spell. So we're going to have to make ourselves a nexus. Which isn't too bad, but you can see we need a blank rune, some orm, Vintium dust, lesser focus, all this good stuff. So I think what we're going to do is make ourselves a nexus. So we can go back. Yeah, light nexus. See, there's different types too. And what we're going to essentially need, because this one is a neutral sort of aspect, we need to craft up a nexus looking like this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the materials for this, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. And then I'll be back. Alright, so I think we're pretty much ready to go with building our nexus here. So, this is going to look pretty weird how I'm going to do this, I think. But you'll probably see why in a second. So, where we're going to start it is here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be 5. That'll be a square. Now, the thing is, what I'm going to do is put the base of it on this level here. Because we need to get underneath the nexus to supply it with essence. So, yeah, this is going to look funny when it's fully done. But what can you do, really? Next up we'll put our 2 stone bricks. Oh, we're going to be 1 short. Oh well, it's alright. We'll steal that one. And then we'll grab our chiseled stone bricks. Chuck it on the top, like so. Awesome. So now, wow, this looks so ugly. I'm going to have to find a better way to make this look. We don't actually need these here. I just had them there just so that we could hold in the fluid, as you'll see in a second. So next thing you'll need is your blue chalk. So you can, once you've built your pillars and stuff here, you right click in the middle block. And you know that you've done a good job when it starts spinning like that. So, this should be working now. I've made myself another tool here called the Magitech Staff. And what you need is chimerite, I guess that's how you say it, a stick and a mana focus, which is a standard focus with 2 Vintium dust, which is a lesser focus with 3 redstone, which is a piece of glass with gold nuggets around it like that. So, you make that, and what you can do is, when you've got this in your hand, you right click on the nexus, and it shows you how much essence is in there, which is 0, and detected deficit is 0, which I don't know what the detected deficit is, but for what we're doing, we grab, you remember our lake out to the side there where we first got our book? Well, I went back and grabbed a couple of buckets of liquid essence, and what you do is you place that underneath here, hopefully that's not going to spread too far, and destroy our torches. Yeah, it probably will. Oh well, should be right, I'll fix it up. But as you can see here, our nexus is going crazy up top here. So if we right click on this, you can see there's 860 units of essence, which is awesome. So that's about as one bucket's worth of the liquid essence. So I'm going to put another bucket under there. It doesn't have to be directly underneath, but how we've got it here, I think is not a bad way. So that's how you make essence in this sort of neutral nexus here. But there are 2 other type of nexus, or nexi. I don't really know how you'd go about saying that plural. There's the light nexus, which gets it from the sunlight, and then there's a dark nexus where if you put mobs in it, it'll drain the life out of them and make essence that way as well. So that should have a fair bit of essence in it now. So if you right click, yeah, see 1720, which is plenty for what we're doing. So I'm going to get rid of these blocks because well, I'm going to fancy this up a little bit later, I think, rather than have it look like this, because that is pretty silly looking, but whatever. So now what we need to do to make our spell is, if we look in here, we need to make ourselves all of these items or go collect them. So we need 1 blank rune, 1 orm, 1 Vintium dust, 1 lesser focus, 500 essence, 1 blue rune, 1 golden apple, and 1 spell parchment. So I'm going to go ahead and collect all these sort of things. So I'll be back once I've got them all. Alrighty guys, so I'm pretty sure we've got everything now that we need here, so that we can craft up our first spell. So let's chuck in our spell here, our regen spell. So first step is to throw in a blank rune to get it started. Now you can see the next component pop up over the book that we need to throw in, and you can see some fancy particles going on. So that one's orm, and then the Vintium dust, and then the lesser focus. And now this represents the essence that we need. So to link the essence from that we've gathered here to the crafting altar, what we need to make yourself is a crystal wrench, like so. Very straightforward. And grab this now. Right, first thing you need to do, where is the stone bricks? I need to get up here somehow. Is you right click on the center of the altar. The nexus, sorry. So right click that, and you should see a little beam going up. So now it's wanting to get linked to something. So the next thing is you click the right click the crafting altar, and we should see now that, well, I'm not sure if it's connected or not, but the thing's gone, so I think it is connected. So what you do now to let this accept the essence, you pull the lever, and it should be, yep, it's drawing essence over, and you can hear the lever, it turned itself off, so it has all the essence, and you can see we're looking to get the blue rune now. So we'll chuck that in, chuck the golden apple in, and then finally we always end with a spell parchment. And there we are, first spell, which is awesome. So first time you use this, you right click it, and you get a chance to rename it if you want, and you can also change the symbol that represents it. So I guess we'll just use this one because it's a basic regen. So awesome. Alright, so now if I go take damage, hang on, let me just sleep through the night here really quickly. Whoops, gone too far down. But this will probably be the end of the episode, guys, because I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to 20 minutes here. So, no, this has been pretty fun. I've enjoyed making this first spell. Hopefully, I'll learn some more things down the track. Now, let me just put my jetpack on. We'll go up a fair distance and then drop down. So we'll just jump up. Alright, yep, hurt ourselves. So if we use the spell, we get regen, which is awesome. So, and as you can see, we're already, if you look down sort of this area here, we're already level 3, which is good. And you can also see our mana is, what is that? Oh, get out of here, buddy. Got him. You can see our mana is at 88 right now, and our burnout is higher. Now, what burnout is the higher the amount of burnout, the more it costs to cast the spell. You can see the mana cost there slowly decreasing as the burnout is decreasing. Now, obviously, because a regen spell is it lasts for a fair while, it's going to give you a fair bit of burnout. So, we'll get this going here. Get away, zombie! What are you guys doing? They're trying to ruin the end of the video. But yeah, the regen's going there for another 4 seconds, so I could probably cast this again. Yeah, and it resets it, but the burnout's getting higher. Now, if you press C, you can change, see the moon down next to the mana bar there, change from the lower to the middle one. Depending on how big that moon size is how strong you cast it, cast the spell. And that works for all spells as well. So, I dare say, because of the it's a half moon now, if I cast this, oh, don't even have enough mana. Yeah, I need 270 mana, so I can't even cast it. But you can see, now I'm level 6. So if we jump back upstairs, magic level 6, sorry. If we jump up here and we look at our Oculus, we've got 3 more points that we can go ahead and... oh, talents, I don't know what these are. Oh well, doesn't matter. But yeah, we can go in and then give ourselves some more stuff to make more spells out of. But I dare say we've run over time, guys, so yeah, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. It's a lot of fun getting into Ars Magica. I really haven't done it too much in the past, and I'm really looking forward to getting some pretty neat spells. So if you've enjoyed it as well, click that like button, comment below on any suggestions for some new spells I could probably make in the future. Looking forward to it. Also, click subscribe to keep up to date with all the videos that are going to be coming out in the next couple of days. You can check out the rest of the episodes in this series. If you look at the playlist link down below in the description. So yeah, my name's Mr. Snoresby. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.